Hey guys, it's Sleepy Scotsman. I am so glad to be finally back. Today I'm going to be reviewing, obviously, Donald and Douglas. But, first I just want to give a quick explanation for where I've been for the past few months. For those of you wondering, let's just say that this was my old camera. Yeah, and let's just leave it at that. But and zoom. Oh, and I am just so happy to be able to finally bring you guys a new review. As you can see, I'm a little excited. But yeah, so let's do it. Of course, we have the 1994 Donald with the infamous yellow lining instead of white. We'll start with Donald first. See how good this new camera is? So yeah, Type 1, as I call it, thin wheels, staples on the bottom, flat magnets, very basic. There are no dates on the wheels, figures. Finally have a camera that can zoom in, but no dates to show. Oh well. There's of course Donald's face, and he appears to be looking up that way. Maybe he sees something he likes. Yeah, so Donald and Douglas are very basic models, as you can obviously tell. They're all made of almost entirely wood besides the magnets and wheels and axles. The entire body is made of wood, since there isn't a whole lot as compared to, say, a newer model like this Oliver, where the smoke box is the smoke box is plastic, the funnel's plastic, there's the name on the bottom, you know. But no, this is, you know, how it used to be, just all wood, no plastic, wooden railway. But yeah, so there's a ledge and a widow's peak. Obviously my Donald has seen some serious play. Perhaps he backed into a new signal box. Little mark there, that was from childhood playing. But yeah, very basic. The molding on the boiler, I have to say, considering it's wood, you know, very good. The handrail is there, the little drop down to the running boards, very good. The lining there drops down to the bottom piece, and you can see where they actually put it together and printed it down where it's not exactly even. And the print itself isn't even either. There's a gap there, but it's attached to the yellow line there. Which just goes to show, again, how back in the day Learning Curve didn't exactly know how to make the models yet, so each one is a little different because they didn't exactly have the method down yet. Even here you can see that the wood isn't exactly sanded properly, especially in the cab. It's very roughly done. But I guess they figured, well, what kid is going to be able to stick their finger in there? Or, you know, something like that. Or maybe an accident, who knows. So, that's Donald. Let's do his tender. Again, Type 1, flat wheels. Flat wheels. Flat magnets, thin wheels, there we go. Staple bottom. Of course, nothing on the wheels. And this would have been painted coal, but there's not really much point considering the tender is black. So, you know, use your imagination. It's a very basic tender, not a whole lot to say, but, you know, yellow lining, number 9, looks very good. The little edge there, and compared to plastic coal, for some reason I kind of like the flat top better, just because it looks kind of interesting in my opinion. Because nowadays with the Learning Curve models, of course, you have the plastic bumpy coal or that kind of stuff. But it's kind of just interesting to see one of the longer engine's tenders, you know, in terms of length, it's the size of, say, a normal engine like Oliver here, as opposed to the other engine's tenders being the smaller kind of platform. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting seeing the whole top smooth. I don't know, maybe it's just me. So there's Donald, and here's Douglas. Sorry for my terrible accent. His magnet is flat, a little loose, but yeah. Again, nothing on the wheels, and just for reference in case I forget later, nothing on his tender's wheels either. Staple bottom. The exact same as Donald, except for the face, of course. This time Douglas seems to be looking down at something. Maybe he doesn't like something. Maybe it's the spiteful brake van. Over here, you can see the Douglas name tag, or plate, on his boiler. Is obviously a little bit marked up, but then again, this thing is over 20 years old now. Wow, I just thought about it. This thing is over 20 years old. Jeez. Time flies. But yeah, same construction as Donald. They're the exact same engine, except for the face, number, and plate on the side. Also, something I forgot to mention on Donald is you can see how, I don't want to say unprofessional, but how, well, for lack of a better word, poorly it was printed on the side. You see, it's sloping down, it's at an angle, it's not lined up properly. But like I said, this was the early years of learning curve. So, you know, give him a bit of a break. We have his dome and funnel, or some people say safety valve and dome, and that they have no, you know, funnel. Who knows? It's like the earlier version of duck. No one exactly knows which is which and which has been left out. But, yeah, again, the lack of sanding back here. Ledge and Widow's Peak. This one isn't as badly marked up as Donald, so I guess Douglas got away unscathed. So yeah, that's Douglas, and Douglas's tender is the exact same as Donald's, except for he has a number 10. But I'll just give you a quick little view of it anyway. Thin wheels, flat magnet, staple bottom, flat top. And of course, the yellow lining. So yeah, this has been another review, finally. 1994, Donald and Douglas, the Scottish twins. Two of my favorite characters from the series. I remember really liking their appearances as a child. And I really wish they would come back into the series now, although I don't watch it much anymore, but who knows. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. I am so happy to be back. Oh, and also, this is important. I feel terrible for not making any videos for a few months now. So, starting today until Christmas Eve, I will be uploading a review every single day to make up for you guys, because I feel really bad. So yeah, look for that for the next... So yeah, from now until Christmas Eve, I will be uploading a review every day. So I hope you guys are excited about that. I know I'm going to have fun filming it. This has been another review by Sleepy Scotsman, and hope you guys have a wonderful day, and Sleepy Scotsman signing off.